Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your mini biweekly general love tarot reading for April 16th through the 30th, 2017. So, messages coming in here is I feel as though maybe some of you were engaged or involved, I should say, with a water sign. And there was a lot of passion and a lot of romance in this relationship, and suddenly it just ended. I'm feeling as though either the water sign or yourself walked away from this relationship, and I feel like you were hurt, like, or they were hurt in relations to maybe somebody being involved or suddenly liking someone else. Like, I'm feeling like there's an earth sign involved here. So perhaps what happened was you actually found someone else you were more interested in. However, I do feel like there is some guilt or some feeling of loss here because this relationship was so quick and yet very passionate, and you're left in bewilderment. You're left in bewilderment. You're not sure exactly what actually took place. What I can see behind the scenes, now I know this isn't going to resonate with all of you, but there's a message in here for maybe a few Sagittarians who were involved with someone that was a water sign and will understand where I'm coming from in regards to moving forward in an earth sign. It seems like though you met an earth sign, that's what I'm getting, and that has been or there will be a decision that is clear in regards to the path you want to take in romance. I'm feeling that this earth sign is very strong in your love life. And I do feel for some of you Sagittarians who aren't in a romantic relationship right now, I do feel like there is somebody coming, and I'm still getting an earth sign for this. I do feel like for some of you, it's been feeling like you're at a lost cause. Like you've worked and worked and worked on a relationship, and it's just absolutely gotten you nowhere. And you're just not in a position to be somebody's therapist either, because I feel like this person has some very strong codependency issues. So strong that it's affected the relationship, it's affected the marriage if you're married, it's affected the engagement if you're engaged, it's just affected everything. I'm picking up too that there's been an involvement with a gambler, somebody who likes to gamble. It doesn't necessarily mean going to the casinos, just taking risks on life, gambling with drugs, gambling with alcohol, gambling with emotions. I'm even feeling like some of you have engaged with some narcissists who have really put your life upside down. But here we've got some good news. Venus is going retrograde. By the time you hear this reading, it's not retrograde. It's direct. Pardon me. Let me fix that. Venus was retrograde. By the time you hear this reading, Venus will be direct. And a lot of things that have taken place now from February up until this date has really, for some of you, been an upside down, turn me around craziness. Also, Saturn is retrograde in Sagittarius. And so that just puts the icing on the cake. Saturn, however, is a wonderful teacher. It is slow moving. It is heavy. It's very serious because it's sign that it normally rules is Capricorn. I mean, it always rules Capricorn. And from there, it's just, it's about karma. It's about life lessons in anything in life. And so I feel like there has been a lesson learned deeply here. Now, you guys know I don't edit my videos. They come, they flow. That's how I deliver them. So if I made a little boo-boo by accidentally saying that Venus was still retrograde, please forgive me. Messages do come in quick. Sometimes I can't even keep up with myself. So here is a little bit of information here. I think that what you need to do is really, really focus on you. Okay? You could have really lightning striking new beginnings if you just focus on yourself. I feel like some of you have given up so much energy to just people around you, and now it's time to really connect with yourself. This is important. I understand that there may have been some losses recently too, and it's hard to pick yourself up when you're feeling some of those losses, but it's a necessity. It needs to be done in order for your life to begin to move again. Okay? We've got a lot of sword cards here, so I'm saying that probably there's some air connection here. Also, I feel here comes another water sign. I'm feeling like this either could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. I wasn't pulling too much in regarding. Hello, come on. Well, that's because it's not meant to be. I know what the water signs are. It just doesn't want to come in right now. So it's definitely has something to do with the Cancer or a Scorpio. And it may even reflect the situation down here with the narcissist or the womanizer or the codependent person who's just, constantly into drugs and alcohol. And you're just not getting anywhere with this person because this person needs help, really. I mean, you just can't fix this anymore. And it is just putting you in this consistent bind. It's affecting your life. Okay, now, you all know that I deliver messages through the cards and through spirit. And I don't sit around and read definitions to cards. I read what surfaces. Now, when I get to the signs, it doesn't mean that it has to be that sign. But those are the signs that have surfaced for immediate attention, in other words. Okay, I do feel like some of you are just in a bind just with yourself. You need to release yourself, not just release partners, but release yourself from the binding ties that have not been healthy for you guys, okay, so that you're able to move forward. And I do feel like somebody's playing the violin here. Now, this could be you or it could be a partner, but somebody is really playing the violin. And when I hear the violin in this situation, somebody is just giving you one drama story after another drama story. You're not even getting into the relationship anymore. It's just, you're just buried in stories here. So it's time to release those stories and create new stories. And create the stories how you want to live it. Okay? I'm going to just pull some tea leaf cards. Well, we've got the table. The tiger. Needle and thread. That comes up a lot. And the bridge. That also comes up a lot. With the bridge, we need to, follow the flow of the river or cross the bridge from troublesome to bliss. So what I feel here, and the tea leaves cards, they're kind of a bridge from the Love Tarot into the general reading here. The table here means you've got work ahead of you. And the tiger here is saying you've got to take a risk. You have to take a chance. You have to do something that's a little bit risky in order to make your dreams, your wishes come true. I really feel like you can get tremendous support. It might not be the people that are around you, but there's always the angels. There always are guides. There is always the universe. And to me, that's something you don't turn your back on. And maybe you don't see the immediate results because we don't really see out of our eyes. We really see what's happening still within us. I'm going to tell you with the bridge here, you are going to successfully overcome your problems, the issue at hand, but you're going to have to work hard at it. Okay? Let's go ahead and move on to your general reading. What are the messages for Sagittarius? I really like that feel of that new romance coming in for you guys. I feel like this will resonate with all. If you believe, okay, just believe. Because, tarot cards, they're giving the energies of now and what's coming up in the near future. You really have to feel passion and compassion for yourself, Sag. You're Jupiter's children. You're lucky. You are fortunate. You need to work, study, meditate, vibe with Jupiter. I know Jupiter's got aspects. Jupiter goes retrograde too. But it is a wonderful planet. It's one of my favorite planets in the entire zodiac. Jupiter. Okay, Sag. Let's see what's happening. Okay, we've got the Queen of Fire, Knight of Earth, Page of Earth, the World, Five of Fire, Knight of Water, Eight of Air, and the Ego. We've got some pretty good cards here. A nice balance between earth, fire, and water. What I'm feeling here is some of you might feel a little bit cold and distant about something that has affected you, or you feel like it's affecting you. I think that what you need to do is cut those cords right there and then. Okay, don't feel that anymore. Because the longer you feel it, the more you're going down the hole. And the longer you're going to feel in that dark space. Okay? You're responsible for you. And so whatever it is you want to feel, whatever it is you want to be, whatever it is you want to see in your environment, in your life, in others, remember, you need to be the change first. Queen of Fire is, it's a good card. This is a moving card to me. It's a card that tells me, along with the Eight of Air, that you need to have more confidence in yourself. That you are the only one who is trapping yourself in this situation of underestimating your abilities. I also feel like it's the independence card. It's the card where you want to seek independence, whether it's moving yourself away from a relationship or a job that you're not happy with, family members who may be codependent or just really stifling. I just feel like you need to gain your freedom again. And of course, that would be Jupiter. Okay? Jupiter is your natural ruler. And that's what I feel like you need to work on. That is definitely what I feel like you need to work. Get your independence again. Doesn't mean you have to cut people off. But you're not good in a position, Sag, of feeling trapped. Okay? It smothers you. It binds you. So let's, whether you're a sun or moon or rising Sag is there. And this card speaks of you completely, about getting your freedom and moving forward. The Knight of Earth is a really good card. Now, like I pulled the tea leaf card, you have a lot of work ahead of you. You do. The Knight of Earth is saying it's time to buckle down and get things done. There are things I feel like unfinished business for you, Sag, and this is the time that you want to start to begin to work on it. Whether it is a mental and emotional thought or you're actually putting in action. It's time to get working on it. Also, too, I feel like for some of you, saying a prayer or asking for your guardian angel to help you would be really a good thing. Because I'm feeling like some of you may have experienced, I don't know why I got somebody's baby here. I don't know if this baby's colicky or having stomach issues, but I feel like this can be healed, and you need to work with this baby's guardian angel in order to really get things moving here. And yes, it's true, it can be done. Working on the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra, all three of them together. Well, do one at a time, but synchronize them, because all of our chakras should be open and flowing with our own divine love and light. Now, the Page of Earth, that's, again, this is a card of good news. This is a card of wanting to do something different. Something's more challenging. Maybe you're bored. But I also feel like some of you may decide to change careers, or study something new, or study something that enhances what you do already. But there is a change. But it's a good change, and it will affect your finances for the better. The World card, again, you're being applauded by the universe, guys. Woohoo, I can hear the clapping going on. Finally, some of you have succeeded to really need to pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job. You're moving forward in something that brings enlightenment in your life. I feel like some of you actually have been grateful for whatever has been in your life, and gratitude has helped you to move forward. And if you haven't touched bases with the match of gratitude, please start doing it. It's definitely very strong and blissful and beautiful. It's just like walking with beauty. It is walking with beauty. And the universe will definitely hear you more this way. And with the Five of Fire, this is I feel like a lot of you are letting go of the conflicts that you've had with friends, family, in business, co-workers. This is a really good card when you want to take the initiation to just walk away from the conflict. If you're going to use this card, the Five of Fire, and get yourself deeper into conflict, you're just going to get more conflict to deal with. Okay? The Knight of Water here is somebody who is going to propose something to you. This could be where you work. Maybe they're going to propose some type of advancement for you, maybe more money. Maybe they want you to work on a proposal that's really meaningful and powerful, that might actually get a name for yourself. I'm also feeling like some of you might be writers or artists, musicians, whatever. I just feel like there is a leap forward into something that is very magical, and something that you've been waiting for a long time. This card also is meeting someone, or that you fall in love with, or receiving a proposal like a wedding or marriage or engagement, or being invited to a special event that will be meaningful. It's a meaningful card here. The Eight of Air is okay. I'm going to read these together, because the ego would definitely put you in a very trapped situation. Again, I was reading this with the Queen of Fire. You need to move away from feeling that you're trapped. Okay, it's just an illusion. You've got to move away from that illusion that you're trapped. We are never trapped. I mean, we might live in a country or in a culture or in a society that we feel trapped also. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. We might live in a country or a state where there's not many jobs. Things are hard. Maybe there's not a lot of water. A lot of things could be happening with this particular card, but we are not trapped. So if you go and flow with the society that's having very negative vibrations, you need to sit with yourself. You need to be in solitude. You need to witness. You will get the angelic answer. You will get the answer from your own soul and spirit, guys. Truly, you will. It's just that we get trapped in what we see out of our eyes. And we are not really always seeing what's out of our eyes. Some of it is true. Some of it isn't. A lot of it's an illusion. It's kind of what we've accepted inside of ourselves. So we're sitting with some of that that's happening within our mind, within our body. okay, where we are on our journey. And so speaks the ego, a false sense of entrapment, okay, being maybe overly focused on your environment or your material world or your relationship and focusing more on what's not working on it rather than what's actually working in it. Same thing for work, for business, for family, for friends. Okay? You have to face your fears, walk through them. As you walk through them, even though you might be shaking with anxiety, there's a lot of natural products out there that can help with anxiety. You don't necessarily have to go with prescription drugs, but if you need them, please take them. But this card, it's just a walking through fear. Just face the fears and that energy will start to dissipate. I know it's hard. I've experienced a lot of trauma in my life. It hasn't been easy to face them. But if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? I wanted to also show you the new cards that I'm reading. I just kind of fell in love with them online and I decided to go ahead and get them. They have really peaceful energy. They're drawn differently than your regular normal tarot cards. They're very soft and elegant and delicate. And they have a lot of spirit energy in them. No, I don't get commission on this. I should put this on my page. But this is the Line Strider tarot. And it's by Ciola Thompson. It's really a great deck. And it comes with a book. I haven't read the book, but it comes with the book. Okay? Happy Passover, happy Easter, all you beautiful Sagittarians. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Much love and blessings.